this so down pat that.
Go.
Welcome to New Voices for October 2020. This is the breakout session for New Voices at the North Dakota State Convention. My name is Crystal Duker, and I am the MD5 New Voices Coordinator that takes care of our 6 districts in MD5. I am also helping with District Governor Grant Kilba from Grand Forks of 5NE as co-chair of New Voices. This has been an initiative that started when Gudrun Ingvadottir from Iceland became our first international female president. And she wanted a way to bring more women into leadership positions with Lions. We've had women as members for quite a while, since 1987. And numerous women have been club presidents working side by side as partners with the guys. Well, we've increased now to include the people who are under the age of, say, 35. And that helps just give a more diverse voice with Lions and service. This year, we are also looking at giving designations of distinction and certificates to people who do extraordinary services and marketing, leadership, as well as membership. And my guest today is Noel Balderas from Davenport. She is a new Lion, just recently inducted. But earlier this year, when everything was kind of at a standstill, service-wise, she came up with this great idea called Yard of the Week. And I'd like Noel to describe this to you.
Okay, well, thank you, Crystal, for having me as your guest. Coming from a small town, they did fun things around the city, and I wanted to be part of doing that in my small town that I had moved to just recently, about a year ago. And there's not a whole lot in our city, but they do have a Lions Club. And my husband started off doing that. So he invited me to one of the meetings, and now I am a Lion. And so I had this idea of doing Yard of the Week. And in our city, the city council did it. And I thought, what better way to get the Lions name out in Davenport? So he suggested it to come to the next Lions meeting. So I did just that. And they were 100% behind me, and they backed me on it. Everyone was really excited. I was pretty honored to do it because it was bringing light to our small town in the time of like the pandemic. So what it was, we decided that every winner of Yard of the Week was going to get a $10 gift card to the local supper club. And we were going to go through the end of September. And being that there was such a positive response from everything once it got going, we are going to continue to do it until the end of October. And then we have some grand prizes to go on the end of that. And then we had a nice generous donor do a $50 gift card for Shields and some other gift cards that we're going to throw in there for other people. And then we are going to take off a month. And then in December we're going to do a best lights, decor, yard, and see how that goes.
Well, I think nothing unifies a community better than Christmas lights on the holidays.
Right.
And that's kind of what we are all needing right now. Something in the community that gives us inspiration, gives us hope, things like that. The New Voices pin that I gave to Noel on the night that she was inducted and got the certificate is like this. And I'm also giving her a bracelet that has the New Voices insignia on it, as well as this sign that's got information. If you want to go for more information, it's New Voices at thelionsclub.org. The thing that has been very inspirational to me is just seeing that when a community has a service project, there is just a way of getting an electric, it's just an energy that feeds, because you'll see smiles of people having hope, people having some happiness, you're spreading cheer. And these are some things that we also had done last session for the 2019-2020 when Kathy Clemens was district governor. For example, we had the New Voices service Lion Christy Swenson from New Rockford. She was the nominee for service last year. And she's just done a wonderful job at that particular time doing the vision screening for preschool, daycare, elementary kids. And this is something that many Lions clubs also do. But because Christy goes above and beyond, that was why she was given that distinction. And there's a report also available. We had Dan Albright, also from Davenport, and he was instrumental last year in helping the new Mapleton Club be chartered February 2020. And so it's just been very interesting to see that. On October 7th, we had another charter night of a club in Fargo. And on that night, Paula Swenson, who is a member of the other Lions Club that meets on Mondays, she was given the honor of distinction for membership for all of her work to help create the 4x4 Roamers. That is an evening meeting in Fargo. Now, Paula is working in Fargo, but I was able to get an interview with her and a statement about that night of being given the certificate by District Governor Grant and being awarded the New Voices certificate and pin by myself. She says the past year has been an amazing year in 5NE. Despite the challenges that all clubs are facing with COVID, we have managed in a short time to have not one, but two new clubs that are both active and thriving. First, we had the Mapleton Club Charter Night, February 20, 2020. And now the Fargo Roamers four-wheel drive club that chartered October 7. In total, there were over 50 new Lions between the clubs. What an amazing feat. During the charter night, Paula says, I was humbled and honored to receive the New Voices Award for membership. This was presented by District Governor Grant Kelba and New Voices Chair Crystal Duker. And to say that I was surprised would be an understatement. We have all been working hard to foster new members and new clubs in the district, and I'm proud to be on the team. Let's keep up the momentum this fall and winter. Signed, Paula Western Swanson. Now, Paula's also been on the board of directors with Lions Foundation North Dakota, and this is her last year of that position. The other thing that is involved with Lions is leadership. Last year, I was given the award for my leadership last year in helping with service as also zone chair in small towns and really helping them be more motivated and giving them support, giving them ideas. And last year also Jenny Jones, past district governor of 5NW, was given the membership award, leadership award for her efforts in helping with the North Dakota convention. And we were both in Dickinson last year where we did You've Come a Long Way, Baby. It was a great seminar. We've also got marketing, and that is where Noel's certificate comes in for marketing, because not only did she put up the yard sign, she was doing Facebook and she was showing all of the signs of various homeowners' yards. And that's the whole bragging rights. That's the, look at this, look at them being recognized for something that I've done. They've gone the extra mile to plant those tulips and the mums and lilacs just to make their outsides look nice. And they want to be outside. People want to just do some things. Last year, Keith Zuchel was given the award because of his expertise in marketing, as well as helping maintain the website to give out Lions information. And so when we can help unify communities and let them know that we as Lions, that we welcome them to come to our clubs as our guest and possibly consider becoming members, because then they can also serve in their community. Another thing that I have found in looking at last year's report is West Fargo Lions did something quite innovative. They had t-shirts, and on the back it said, interested in becoming Lions? Ask me. And so they're well known for the meat raffle and collecting eyeglasses at their meat raffles. But I thought as far as marketing, that was a great way to get the word out because everybody's got that same t-shirt. The other thing that we're looking at is a way to recognize through New Voices that special someone, that special lion, and it could be male or female, that has gone that extraordinary effort. And sometimes it can be a person that donates more of their time because they have more time. Right now, time is very precious. But if you've got an extra few hours to donate at the emergency food bank, to help ring a bell for the Salvation Army, to help go to the optometrist and gather boxes of donated eyeglasses, which are then sorted and cleaned for the mission sites here in Fargo, as well as Jamestown and Bismarck. There's just a wonderful amount of opportunities for service, as just as a way to do it in a safer way, so that we can still stay unified, stay connected in fellowship and friendship. And that's why we're Lions, because we want to help during a crisis. We want to help people get back on their feet, whether it's through the furniture mission or helping them be sustained with food pantry, as well as working side by side with the Salvation Army. One of the other projects that seems to be going well are the drive-by dinners. I'm sure that a lot of you have seen recently the success in Edgeley, that they had 500 barbecued chicken halves and a drive-through meal in Edgeley. And they were sold out. It was amazing. But the people wanted to help because the cause was to help 2 families with medical needs. And I think the public now, it really wants to be more helpful. And I think that more people are aware of the need for service, especially with the food pantry. So many of the people that have donated in the past are now the people that need help themselves.
Right.
And it's a very humbling experience to have a little bit of a financial hiccup. But I'm just looking at the sustainability of helping others and that unification that we're all needing some service sometimes in our life. And I find Lions also to be fun. We share a lot of stories.
Yep.
And sometimes we have just that connecting because it gives us some joy. And that's what we need. We need that joy. We need that service. The other thing perhaps to look at with New Voices is it's a distinctive group of people that are recognized this year by their district governors in Saskatchewan, North Dakota, South Dakota. But specifically here at our state convention, we're just off to a little bit of a start. We have Noel Balderas from Davenport, Paula Swanson from Fargo. And by the next time we have our cabinet meeting and even our multiple District 5 meeting in June of 2021, we'll have more stories to share with you. And I look forward to doing that. So thank you, Noel. You've been an inspiration for helping to bring some joy to the small community of Davenport. And thank you for being my guest today.
Thank you for having me.
It's hard working with no script.
You did a great job.
Oh, well, I got maybe a little bit too much, I think,
No.
but no ums. Okay.
No, it was good.
Okay.
I feel like you covered a lot in a little.
Okay.
I really do. I think you highlighted the things you needed to,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay. So I
That
got a
was
lot of
good.
information out
Yeah.
there. Okay. So you think it was more information maybe than the last time?
Oh, I don't, yeah, me,
Not
I
as,
don't know, a
it's
couple
not,
more
it wasn't
topics,
as
Okay.
specific.
but it was good.
Okay.
You
But-
did a great job.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think that is gonna come across a lot